What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Look, I know y'all seen my last video that I made. It was called "4 Life Changing Hacks to Break Behind Your Limits." It was basically just a raw cut video of me just explaining what went on in the book. See what I'm saying? If y'all like those type of videos and things like that, just let me know. But for today's topic, man, I really want to talk about something that I believe would be really good for y'all. And the reason on why is because not everybody thinks about the things that really go on in their life and thinks about how all the outside influences and all the things that we might consume inside our bodies might really affect us and how it really affects us. So I'm gonna get deep into this subject. I'm gonna make sure that y'all really understand and y'all really kind of get what's going on. So stay towards the end of the video because that's what I'll be hiding the sauce, baby. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, go ahead and just do it if y'all gain any knowledge in this video. Other than that, man, let's get right to it. You are what you consume. First things first, I want to talk about just simply our eyes. Everything that we look at, everything that we see, no matter what it is, good or bad, we end up retaining it. Have y'all ever had a certain point in time where y'all was looking at something and late at night in your dream, it popped up in your dream and you started actually having dreams about whatever it was that you looked at and that you thought you forgot about? Well, yeah, see something like that. Everything is all stored in our subconscious. Everything is all stored in our subconscious. And when you look through people's eyes, it's a doorway to your soul. You see what I'm saying? It's literally an opening to your soul. You know what I'm saying? I want to go further on that. Whenever you look inside somebody's eyes, you can generally see if they're good or if they're bad, if they have ill intentions, or if they're being distrustful or anything like that. You can generally see that. You see what I'm saying? So just think about it like that. So everything that we kind of consume with our eyes stays with us. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I've had dreams where it was things that I just seen throughout my day and didn't really think too much about it. I didn't do it too much about it, but for some reason, it ended up popping in my dream. It's a weird thing, but I literally just say that to say everything that we choose to look at, whether it's on our phones, whether it's out in the world, whether it's on TV or on our computers, it'll literally show up in our dreams, and it'll be retained and something that we store and we keep. You see what I'm saying? And it affects us if we continue to do it over and over and over and over and over. You see what I'm saying? So it's always best to guard your eyes of what you kind of see, what you kind of look at, what you choose to give your attention. You see what I'm saying? That's something that I always try to do myself because, man, it really affects me. And another thing, like with our ears, things that we listen to, the people that we listen to. You see what I'm saying? For instance, we're gonna talk about music, man. And music is something that I believe really, really affected me. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to the situation, but first I'm gonna talk about just how it is and then how it might affect you. So music itself is a vibration. Music is a vibration. So there are many vibrations, frequencies that actually go real low, go real high. And depending on how high or low that frequency is, it'll affect you positively or negatively. You see what I'm saying? Like for instance, y'all ever watch a scary video, scary movie? You see what I'm saying? That they play a certain type of frequency, certain type of vibration in music, in the show, not in the show, goddamn, in the movie, and you would feel this anxiety. You would feel kind of uneasy. You would kind of feel maybe even a little scared. You know what I'm saying? They add it in there because they know how it affects the human psychology. It really affects this. You know what I'm saying? So that's an example right there. Now, for my experience, I used to listen to you know, good music, good positive, good uplifting music, you know, just music that'll make me feel good and feel positive mentally. You know what I'm saying? And then I got around certain people and I started listening to, like as y'all might know, I started listening to low vibrational music. I started listening to music that had everything to do with drugs, killing, you know, girls, you know, getting into that, getting into this. And at first, I started to feel myself kind of, it ain't sit right with me to listen to the music, because everything that I listen to, I think about, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, this don't even make sense. I mean, it sounds good, you know what I'm saying? They putting words together and things like that with a piece of sound good, but I felt as though, like, this is the feeling, I felt as though it was wrong, it didn't sit right with me. Like, it was more just kind of taking a little bit from me, you see what I'm saying? And, you know, I continue to indulge in it, and get into it. And, you know, I started to actually do the things that the music was speaking about. At least I was more accepting of the things that they were talking about in the music, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, those songs would play in my head a lot repeatedly and things like that. When I'm doing a certain activity that the music was talking about, I would feel, I guess you could say, validated, feel good about it. You know, that I'm doing it, like, you know, listen to Chief Keef. I know y'all know, some of y'all in here might know about Chief Keef, you know, so in my days, whenever I was indulging and smoking and things like that, it would just sit right with me when I was doing it, you know, so I would do my thing with it. And I could slowly see myself, my life, just go on a downhill spiral, just slowly, just very slowly. My mental was not where it was because everything in my life kind of changed. You know, everything in my life kind of changed. I started to become what I listened to, you know what I'm saying? And I seen how it negatively affected me due to that vibration, due to that low vibration, you know what I'm saying? So, really just to tie that all back in, the things that we listen to really affects us. You know, it really does affect us. You know, I say for instance, you know, some of the women in our society, when they listen to Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, just any of those females that y'all know are similar to them, mulatto, whatever, they start to pick up their habits, they start to pick up their thought patterns, they start to become what they speak about, you know what I'm saying? You can generally tell who listens to what just simply based off of how they act, you know what I'm saying? It's very weird, but it's very true. Like, I don't know if y'all heard in one of my last videos, man, I was speaking about hypnotic rhythm. It's called, you know, 4 life-changing hacks to break behind your limits. I'll put it right here. Hypnotic rhythm, you know what I'm saying? So when you constantly surround yourself around things that are negative, constantly surround your things around things that are positive, you start to become that. Nature starts forcing all that upon you. Nature starts pushing that all into you and making you kind of become that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a constant rhythm. It's a constant rhythm of negativity, constant rhythm of positivity. You know what I'm saying? So it's going. Now you back in the loop and you just kind of into it. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all probably know a few people that just act that way. And you go the way with dudes too. With dudes listen to certain people in rap music and things like that, they start becoming them. They start acting like them. I know y'all know them young boy fans, man. Them young boy fans are crazy. They go crazy and they go hard. They will knock anybody off. Just for young boy. At least they used to. Whatever it is, I'm not too sure. But like just to say that, it's their vibration. They on that vibration of, you know, being reckless, hurting and killing people. You know, taking your girl from your boy. They be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain vibration. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all could just understand that, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe y'all already do understand that. Like, man, just practice feeding yourself with positivity. through your ears. You see what I'm saying? And also just the people that you surround yourself around. You surround yourself around negative beings and negative people, you start becoming them. Because I don't know if you heard this saying, it's the 5 people that you are around or hang around the most, it's the ones that you become. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all you're around, that's all you know. So that's what you'll start being. That's what you'll start imitating. That's just how it is. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know. So just really think about that one right there. And the last one that I wanted to give y'all is food. Food is a very, very important topic, because one thing I want to get into y'all's mind, like our stomach is literally from what I believe is our first brain. I believe it's our first brain because I had two experiences. You know what I'm saying? 2 experiences, and I'm sure y'all can really relate to this as well. So whenever you eating something that maybe that didn't taste good, or maybe you didn't like too much, or maybe you didn't enjoy too much, or maybe your stomach just hurts, your mood changes. You get kind of agitated, you kind of got irritated, you get upset easily a whole lot more. You see what I'm saying? You start feeling bad. You see what I'm saying? But then whenever you eat some food, you know what I'm saying, especially some good food, like some good natural food that's good for our bodies, you know, like fruits, vegetables, and things like that, maybe some water, stuff like that, your body starts feeling good. You know, you start getting good hormones, your body starts releasing these signals to your brain. You know, you get that dopamine, you might even get some serotonin. You get all that kind of released to your brain and to your body. Basically, it's your happy signals or your fulfilled signals. It's sending it to your brain, through your body. It's making you feel good. So let's say you have people that have bad diets. People that generally have bad diets, where they don't control what they eat, they don't control what they consume. You know, you can see how their mood and how their mindset is towards things. You know, they're not, they like I said, they're more upset, more agitated, sometimes sad, you know, and some of them lead to them being overweight, you know, because they've been overindulging in food, overindulging in certain things that they probably shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So now that they're doing that, it starts affecting their lifestyle, it starts affecting how they come into the world, as in they aren't as disciplined. They kind of indulge in everything. When I say indulge in everything, they got money, they spend it. You know what I'm saying? They got time, they use it unwisely. They put it towards things that aren't gonna move them forward anywhere in their life, or make them feel any good, or you know, whatever might be positive. You know what I'm saying? They might talk bad, talk rude to people. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of things that ends up affecting us. You know what I'm saying? So just taking that knowledge and taking it serious when it comes to the things that you consume in your body is something that's very overlooked. And some of y'all might even overlook this in the video, which I understand. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It might not resonate with y'all too much, but for the ones that really know what I'm talking about, you know, it's a really important thing that we need to really key in, really pay attention to, because my stomach's our first brain. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we feed our brain, like mentally, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking. It affects you. It affects your outside life and things like that. But not only that, you start becoming it, because you are kind of what you eat. You know what I'm saying? You eat shitty, you become shitty. You eat good, you feel good, you start doing good. You see what I'm saying? For sure, it's been a time where. So I'm eating a certain kind of way, right? Where I make sure that I eat a lot of fruits, I eat a lot of vegetables. You know what I'm saying? And before I even started doing this, I used to consume a lot of unhealthy things, you know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of unhealthy habits. I would indulge in things that were just dopamine hits. I would indulge in things that would make me feel good. And most of the time, I had discipline, but I didn't have as much discipline as I have right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put all that, reliability on the food, but it is a big factor. So, for instance, I would eat Oreos a lot, like to where I would eat a whole dang on roll in a day. I ain't care. I was in love with them. You know what I'm saying? And just that right there, because it be times where I tell myself, hey, you don't really need that much. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need that much to chill. And I still be kind of hungry, so I go ahead and get some more. You know what I'm saying? So you can only imagine how that could affect you, how that whole thought process could affect your life, because it's like a whole butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole butterfly effect that we have. The choices that we make really determine where we go in our lives, really determine how we think in our lives. You know what I'm saying? So it was that right there, I kind of had no discipline. I was undisciplined. I would fall into things. I would do things that would just make me feel good. I was kind of irritated, more agitated. You know what I'm saying? I was more self-centered. Maybe that didn't have too much to do with food, but I would flip this over to me being more healthy, me putting more healthy things, more natural things into my body. Now, I'm happier, more connected with myself. I understand myself more. I have better habits. I hold back. I'm more disciplined. And like I said, number one thing is how I perform. How I perform when it comes to certain things is a whole lot more efficiently. And at times I would say a whole lot better than I did when I ate things that wasn't no good for my body. You know what I'm saying? So if any of y'all had any experiences like that where, maybe y'all switched up y'all's diet, or maybe y'all been on, I don't know, maybe like you got the keto, vegan, or you just have a lot of healthy things in your diet. Just let me know how that kind of affected you. Let me know how that kind of helped you through certain things, or if y'all gained any crazy good experiences from it. Other than that, y'all, I'm really hoping that y'all like this video. I'm really hoping that y'all enjoyed this video. I'm hoping that y'all gained some knowledge. I'm hoping I was able to break y'all out some mental loops. I'm hoping I was able to open y'all's minds, open y'all's eyes to the things that, we consume on a daily. If y'all want me to go deeper into this subject, I really can, because I really like to for y'all. I just want to make sure that y'all are resonating with these videos, that these things that I'm saying are flying over y'all's heads and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I want y'all to have a nice one. I want y'all to have a good one. Thank y'all for coming in and enjoy this video. I want y'all to have a nice day, baby. Make it great.